Hey guys, Frosty the LLNN guy here. How is your memory for learning? I'm going to flash up 10 words on this screen right now. We'll see how many you can remember while I give you some tips to improve that memory. Let's start with my first tip. You're going to have to get rid of distractions. So turn off the phone, turn off the tally. Give yourself a dedicated, quiet space to learn. You can't always be learning in a cafe or on a train. And if you're going to listen to music, research is saying better to listen to music without words. It really helps the brain think. Structure and organize your thinking. Whether you're learning something new or refreshing your memory, ask yourself, how does this fit? Mind mapping can really help here, but make sure you explain the link between the concepts, and that way you'll develop your understanding. Let's say you're struggling with something specific. Maybe use some mnemonic devices. Acronyms are fantastic. Never eat soggy Weet-Bix, or it could be Wheaties, depending on where you're from. There's also spelling ones. Never believe a lie. There are heaps of them out there, but it's worth having a look, and maybe you can come up with your own. Sleep on it. There's a lot of research out there that says that sleep really helps you remember and aids your learning, all the way down to as soon as you learn something, if you take a nap straight after, it can help you recall it later on. Learn the hard stuff first. In 1962, Bennett Murdoch Jr. came up with the idea of serial position effect. He gave himself lists of 10 to 40 words and found he could only remember the first few and the last few, and never the middle, which tells us that position is really important. He theorized that the first few words went into long-term memory and the last few words went into short-term memory, explaining how he could recall the beginning and the ends of the list. So if you've got vocab you need to learn, perhaps do the most difficult ones first. And of course, this brings me back to our first list. How many could you remember and what position were they in? As always, thanks for listening. Feel free to ask me any questions. And if you have a suggestion for me to cover a topic, please just let me know. I'm Frosty, the LLNN guy.